Okay, here we go. Parallel lines. I need you guys to start for a picture. Can you get me the cube we had up there from last class? The cube, please. So draw yourself a cube. I'll tell you how to label each of the points. Okay. I'm going to start here with A, B, C, D, E, F, H. Hey, you guys at home, can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? All right, just worry with the mask on now. Sometimes it might get a little mumbled. If you need me to repeat anything, let me know. Okay, first part of this definition. If you have two lines that are parallel, they have to be coplanar. Coplanar. I'm going to quiz you guys now. Friday we talked about the term coplanar. What do I mean by the term coplanar? So these two lines have to do what if they're coplanar? First one of the day. Here we go. Number 4. Gideon, go ahead. What do I mean by coplanar, Gideon?
It means that they're all on the same plane.
Good. These two lines have to be on the same plane. In my cube, how many planes are showing? What have we been talking about? For any cube, how many planes are showing? 6, right? So the two lines you pick have to be on one of those 6 planes. All right, so here we go. My first question is going to be line what and line what do you think are parallel? Okay, give me 2 lines you think in my cube up there are parallel. And they both all have to be on the same plane. Both lines have to be on the same plane. So here we go, 19 at home. Owen, give me 2 lines you think are parallel. Owen, you got 2 lines that are parallel there. We can't hear you, so unmute your mic if you haven't unmuted your mic. Owen, you with us? All right, maybe not. Yeah, he's with Owen. Go ahead, let's go. Oh, now he's joined.
Can you restate that? Because my internet cut out.
Sure. In my cube, can you name 2 lines that are parallel?
Line DC and line AB.
Okay, DC and AB. Yes, those are 2 lines that are parallel. Again, yes, on the quizzes Thursday and Friday, I'm going to be stickler about you got to have the line symbol above. You got to have the correct line symbols. But I want to say they're parallel without writing the word parallel now. Do we know the symbol? Anybody familiar with the parallel symbol at all? Sophia?
Isn't it just 2 lines?
Oh, you need to be better than 2 lines. Here's 2 lines. Those aren't parallel.
2 parallel, like upright lines, plus the word vertical.
There you go. Big girl word. Vertical. Good. 2 vertical lines. If you're not familiar with it, make a note. That's the symbol for parallel. Okay, that's the symbol for parallel. Good, good. Nice job. All right, I'm going to put another set of lines up, and we're going to discuss if they're parallel or not. Ready? I'm going to say AB is parallel with HG. Ooh. AB and HG. Everyone take a look at those lines I'm saying are parallel. AB and HG. Some of you may tell me, no, they're not parallel because they're not on one of the 6 planes. Everyone agrees with that? Does everybody see AB and HG not on one of the 6 they don't make up one of the 6 planes. But there's 6 planes showing. That doesn't mean that there's more planes that exist. Ready? Watch me draw this one in. And you guys don't have to. There's AB. There's HG. Can I form another plane? And do AB and HG intersect? Do they intersect at all? No, so they're still parallel. Right? I just want to get into your mind that, yes, there's 6 planes showing, but there's also more planes in there that we could draw. Can you guys visualize what that plane would look like? It kind of slices the cube diagonal. Does everybody see that? So yes, this is true. AB and HG are parallel. Does everyone see that? We're all good? Also, DC and EF would be parallel. Does everyone see that plane? DC and EF. Okay, good. Good. CB and AG. We could go for days. Sophia.
Are there any combinations that aren't parallel?
Oh yeah. DA and DH. Remember, I know they're on the same plane, but what are they doing to each other? Yeah, so that's a no-go. Okay? Yeah, there's a lot of combinations that would not be parallel. Okay? All right, I'm going to turn this over to you guys. You guys see my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plane figure? The triangular prism? Everyone take a look at line AC. Give me another line in that triangular prism that is going to be parallel to AC. What is also parallel to AC here? Here we go. 17. Kyla, when you're ready. What else is parallel to AC?
Line DF.
Line DF. Good. I'm going to go quick now. Make sure we write everything symbolically correct. How about EF? 7. Oh, we're in here now. Good. Sinjin, what do you got back there? EF. What's parallel to EF?
BC.
EF and BC. I like it. Good. And finally, AD. Somebody give me a line that's parallel to AD in my figure. Cannot intersect and has to be on the same plane. 23, going home now. Luke. AD and CF. Good job. Okay, everybody good? Questions, comments, concerns? Go ahead, Sophia.
Does that mean that if you're going to have 2 lines that are parallel, they shouldn't have a letter in common?
Correct. That is one way to check. Yep. Okay, everyone at home, we're good? Because this next vocabulary term trips people up every once in a while. Okay, first of all, skew lines. Read through that, because that definition is crazy. Read through that. What? Everyone ready? Read this with me. Not parallel, and they don't intersect. How? How can that happen? If 2 lines don't intersect, don't they have to be parallel? Ready for this? Everybody at home, here you go. Here's my cube again. Everyone ready? Here's my first line is my pencil. There it is right there. Everybody good? Try that again. On the bottom, ready? Second line. Ready? Answer me these questions. Are these 2 lines on the same plane? Are these 2 lines on the same plane? No, they're not. Are they parallel? Will they intersect? Remember, this is 3-dimensional here. Will they intersect? No. Do you see this now, how it's possible? These are 2 skew lines I'm holding up to you right now. 2 skew lines. They're not on the same plane. They do not intersect, and they're not parallel. Everyone see that now? We're good? What skew lines means. Okay. So let's go to my diagram now. Oh, everyone ready here? First transition of the day. Did we talk about that Friday? Slide transitions? No? Okay, no problem. Pinwheel. Anybody see that? See that at home? Pinwheel. Okay, start memorizing these as we go along. All right, same diagram. Same diagram. AC. Give me a line that's skewed to AC. Can't be on the same plane. Can't be parallel, and they'll never intersect each other. Give me something that you think is skewed to AC. And if you're wrong, that's fine. Who cares? This is a tough concept to get. Here you go, 4. Oh, we going. Nope. Gideon, go ahead. What do you think skew to AC?
BE.
BE. Yep, I like it. Not the only answer, but it's correct. Everyone see, they will never intersect each other. One's on top, boom, on the bottom. AC's on the bottom, never intersect. Okay, what about EF? Give me something that is skewed to EF, do you think? Come on, there we go. 25, oh boy. Sabrina, go ahead.
AC.
Yeah, love it. AC. Yep, they will never intersect. And they're certainly not on the same plane, and they're not parallel. Nice job. Okay, how about something with AD now? AD, skew to AD. Oh, I almost wrote the answer there. What do we think here, kids? 8. Oh, finally somebody in here. Ryan.
EF.
EF. That's a good one. Do you guys pick up this concept? Because you're going to be asked questions tonight on the homework about it. Everybody at home is good. Skew lines. Just go through three checklists. Go through, is it on the same plane? Is it parallel? Is it intersecting? Okay? Questions from you guys? Okay. Parallel planes. 2 planes that don't intersect. I'm not going to harp on this at all. Can you guys in the same diagram, can somebody name me 2 planes that are parallel? Because there's only 2 there that are. 2 planes that don't intersect. They don't have a side in common at all. Okay, 2 parallel planes. 26. Who are we going to here? Emma, can you find 2 planes that are parallel for me?
ABC and DEF.
Good. Plane ABC. Remember, we name it with 3 letters. And plane DEF. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Those are the only 2 on there that are parallel. Everyone see that? Only 2 on there. Okay. Next. Last one here. A line and a plane that are parallel. Ooh, that's new. I know how 2 lines can be parallel and 2 planes, but how can a line and a plane be parallel? Think you got something, Lucas?
Yeah.
I'll wait. What's your plane, first of all?
DEF.
Okay. And
My line or the
I got your plane's DEF, and what about your line?
BC.
Good. That's one. Okay. Let me just show you what Lucas just did here. Everyone remember the 2 planes that are parallel to each other, ABC and DEF. So what he did was he took one of the planes, DEF, and one of the lines from the other parallel plane. Okay? So if a line and a plane are parallel, a line will always be parallel to the plane. Let me rephrase that. A plane will always be parallel to a line on a plane that's already parallel to it. That's a mouthful. Okay, everyone, 2 planes are parallel, so are their lines. Okay, everybody good? And what did you tell me, BC?
Yeah.
Does everyone see how that works? So if you tell me plane ABC, it's going to be parallel to any line in DEF. Okay? Yes, name first.
Does it always have to be?
Name.
Omni.
Go ahead.
Does it always have to be that way, or can you have like 2 planes that are not parallel but have lines?
The planes have to be parallel first for the line, any of their lines to be parallel. Okay, good question. Everybody at home all right? How a plane and a line are going to be parallel?
I have a question.
I'm ready.
So would line BE and ACF be?
Whoa, say that again?
So would line BE and plane ACF be parallel?
No, because ACF is not parallel to plane DEF. The line you pick has to be part of a plane that's parallel to the other one.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Good questions, guys. Anything else? Because you're gonna show off your algebra skills from 8th grade. Yikes. Right? Okay, here we go. Swipe right. I know, come on, swipe right. Got to pay attention to it. Swipe right. Okay, I have been harping on you guys about lines, making sure you put the arrows with it. It's got the correct symbol. Here is why. Now I'm going to introduce what's called a line segment. Take the arrows off. At the ends are points now. Not arrows, but points. So now the ends are actually points, not arrows. They do not go on forever. And how do you think we write it symbolically? Take the arrows off. So now this is line segment CD, or you can say DC. The order does not matter when you write a line segment, just as long as that line on top is a line segment and not a line. Okay, the symbol on top. All good? Ready to show off some algebra skills? So am I. All right, draw EG. Again, what's the symbol on top? A line segment. So line segment EG. So you know the end points have to be E and G. Got that? Point F is on the segment. Does it say it's directly in the middle? No, put it anywhere you want. F is on the segment. Okay, here we go now. Couple new things. EG. Do you see how there's no symbol above? There's no symbol above this EG. That is telling me when I remove the symbol, that's the length. Okay, when you remove a symbol from anything, that's telling you the length. So this whole line segment, however you want to write it, is 100 units long. Okay, however you want to write it, that segment's 100 units long. So remove the symbol from above, it's telling you the length. EF is 4x minus 20. So go to line segment EF. That's 4x minus 20. And then FG is 2x plus 30. You got 3 jobs. Find x, find EF, and find FG. Those are your 3 jobs. I'm going to need somebody to come up with an equation, man, to solve this. All right, because I just can't pop x out of nowhere without solving an equation. So here we go. Number 10, which should be in here. Atticus, you ready back there? Okay, my first question. Everyone listen to my question, please. Are EF and FG equal? Does it say so, right? So you should not be setting these two equal to each other. That's not my equation, setting those two equal. What should my equation be to solve for x?
4x minus 20 plus 2x plus 30 equals 100.
There you go. I'm going to add the 2 segments up and set it equal to its total length, which is 100. And like I said earlier, now your algebra skills take over. Okay, now they take over. So go ahead. I'll give you a second or two. Solve for x. Okay, when you get the value of x, let me know. If you're not done yet, just take your time. Here we go. 9. Yes, Audrey, go ahead when you're ready.
Sorry, I was on touch screen. X equals 15.
X equals 15. Good work. Okay, that was one part. There's 2 more parts. Now I need to find what EF is. If I do end up calling you, I don't want the answer. I want to know, how are you finding the answer? Okay, how are you finding the length of EF? Here we go, 13, another one. Here we go, Sophia, what do you got? How are you finding it, Sophia?
You would set 4x minus 20 as EF, and then you would replace the value of x with 15.
Good. Take 15, plug it in for x. 4 times 15 minus 20, what's the length of EF, Sophia?
40.
Yep. We're all good. Last part, find FG. There's a couple ways you can find FG. You don't have to plug in 15, but you can if you want. There's another way you can. Here you go, 24 going home. Emily, what did you find the value of FG was?
60.
60. You guys could plug in 15 for X or just subtract 140, right? 60. Got a couple of those on your homework tonight out of the book. Questions there? Going? Okay, real quickly. My main concern is you guys can draw the diagrams. That's my main concern. Okay, it's not really the algebra. You should already be good to go with that from last year. It's just if you can draw the diagram. So what do I have? RS, line segment, RS, boom. Endpoints, R and S. P is somewhere on that segment. Doesn't say where, so I'm just going to plop a P in there. And now it's telling me RS. Remember, I dropped the symbol, right? So that's telling me the length is 24. And RP, the length of RP is going to be 10. I know I'm asking a lot here, right? What's the length of PS? Again, it's not going to impress me, the math or the algebra. What's going to impress me here is you guys know how to draw the diagram correctly and label each part correctly. All right, real quickly, what's PS? Here we go, 5 in here. Hayden? 14. That was a tough one, Hayden, huh? You all right after that? You had to get the calculator out for that one? Good job. Other questions? Anybody home questions? All right, one last piece. One last vocabulary term. Congruent. 2 line segments are congruent if they have the same length. Okay? 2 line segments congruent if they have the same length. So what I need you guys to do, can you guys please draw me 2 line segments right now that look like they have the same length? Call them whatever you want to call them. Okay, so draw me 2 line segments that look like they have the same length and name them however you would like to name those line segments, please. And let's put this on here because we have no idea if they're congruent or not. They look it, but that doesn't mean anything to us if they look it. Let's put 2 centimeters and 2 centimeters on here. Okay. Hey, now they're congruent, right? Everyone agrees they're all congruent. So how do I write that now mathematically? How do I write that these 2 segments are congruent? Well, we already know how to write segment CD, right? So here you go, segment CD. You should already know how to write segment EF. Congruent symbol, uh-oh. I'll let you know, somebody in period 1 knew it. Come on, period 4, there's a challenge. They already knew it. Woo. Omni, you think you got it?
Is it just 2 horizontal lines?
That's the equal symbol. Right? You're missing something. Congruent.
I thought it was 3.
Whoa. Go ahead.
I thought it was 3 horizontal.
Not 3, no. That's hardcore. Sinja?
On the one line that's straight in the bottom, the top is wavy.
That's
Wavy line. How mathematical was that right there? A wavy line. Why don't I just say squiggly while I'm at it, or curly while I'm at it? Yes, but that is the top of it is right there. That's the congruent symbol. It's called the similar symbol you're looking for there. So it's similar, not a squiggly or a curly or a wavy. That right there is the congruent symbol. Okay? But wait, we're going to have a problem. Very rarely will we tell you the lengths. Very rarely are you going to be given those lengths. So how am I going to know they're congruent? Because you do not assume that they are. So what will be on those line segments that says they are congruent? You will see what's called hash marks on them. That was anticlimactic. Hash marks. You see that in the book, test or quiz? Same length. They're congruent. Okay? Now, I have a question for you, honors kids. Let's say I'm in a diagram. You guys don't have to copy this down. I'm in a diagram. Those two are congruent. But then I have, in the same diagram, another two that are congruent, but not congruent to the other two. So I can't put one hash mark on, right? So what do you think you'll see on the diagram? Two. Okay? But that means they're congruent. Any questions, comments, concerns? You have one more question to try out for me. And that's example 1 there at the bottom. Everyone see the hash marks? Everyone see your, okay, now you know they're equal in length. They're the same length. So which one is incorrect, everybody? Incorrect. Read through it. You now know what the hash marks mean. What time? All right, we're good. Good time. Okay, which one was the best choice? Incorrect. Incorrect choice up here. 21. Radhika, go ahead. What do you got for me?
Number 4.
Choice 4, absolutely. Yep. AC is not the same length as CD. Okay, but 1, 2, and 3 were all correct. Anybody want to go over any of those? Maybe you chose another one to be incorrect, and I can tell you why it's correct. We're all good? Okay, just a warning tonight. Part of your homework's in the packet. Part of it's in the book. Okay, so you guys that are in front of me now you're going to submit it in Google Classroom. I would maybe suggest putting it all on one Cami document or putting it all on one piece of paper and taking a picture. All right, don't try to submit 2 different files. It might be a little tough. All right, you guys at home, some of you, cannot wait. We will see you tomorrow. Anybody have any questions about anything? Thursday, Friday, test, first quiz of the year.
Wait, what about 2? That doesn't have the
Hold on, guys. What's the question again?
what about number 2? Because that doesn't have like the segment thing on top of the letters.
What about number 2? Oh, what's that mean when it has the doesn't have it above? What are we talking about? We're talking about the length, right? So if the length, well, I'm saying the length of AB is equal to the length of CD, and they have to be equal in length because they're congruent, and that's the definition of congruent, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one's got to be correct.